The first lower body exercise that we're going to do is the most basic one, is a squat. Make sure you stand up tall, feet shoulder or hip width apart. So what we're going to do is, just imagine there's a door right behind you. Close the door with your bum. So hinge from your hips first. So close the door with your bum, squat down till your thighs are parallel to the ground at least. Back straight, chest up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, and squeeze your bum as you stand up as well to get that maximum effect. The next exercise that you can do is what we call a lunge, a forward lunge. This is a single leg exercise, so you have to make sure you can do the squat first before you can proceed to do the lunge. So to do a lunge, so just a big step forward, not too big, just a comfortable step forward. So focus on bending the back knee down to the floor or to the ground. Again, keep the chest up, almost touching the ground, and of course stand up, reset back to the start position. And same thing on the other side. The next exercise targets more at the back part of the lower body. So it's called a hip bridge. So hip bridge is you lie down on the ground, knees bend 90 degrees. You can dig your heels down to the ground. You can even point your toes skywards to target more a bit on the hamstring. So what you can do is keep the palms facing up towards the sky so you won't use your hands to push yourself up. So in this position, focus solely on your bum. Squeeze your bum as hard as you can till your hips come up off the ground, till your body is straight. Squeeze and of course drop back down. So that's one repetition. This is a single leg exercise. This is called a Bolus squat. So reach it all the way outwards and of course squeeze your bum, stand all the way up. This is very, very good, especially for those that run a lot because it targets the outer part of your bum, and the outer part of your bum helps during the for your running mechanics, keep your hip a bit more stable. The next exercise is a core stability exercise, so it's called a plank. So plank, the core, this part of your body also is very, very important while you run because it helps to stay upright while you run, and of course the more upright you are, the better you breathe, the more efficient you are at running. Elbows on the ground, toes on the ground, keep the body straight, neutral spine, eyes look down to your palms. Squeeze your bum. Try to maintain this position from 10 all the way to 30 seconds. If you can do this non-stop for 30 seconds, that means you're quite good at it, and of course you can progress yourself a bit more. So we can include some dynamic exercises, dynamic movements for this exercise. So we can do what we call a plank reach. So in this position, just reach your hand forward one by one. So reach forward, reset back, reach the other hand forward and reset back. For the final exercise for the series, it's called a side plank. So side plank, of course, target the lateral side of the core. Again, it's a ground-based exercise. So in this position, one elbow on the ground, both feet on the ground. Make sure the top foot is on the outer side, or even if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can put your feet together. So this is a harder variation, this is an easier variation. So in this position, of course, squeeze the side of your core as hard as you can till you keep your hips off the ground, off the floor. So keep your shin, knees, hips, and of course tummy off the floor the whole time. So try to control this, hold this exercise, hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds. If you're good at it, if you find that the side plank is not challenging enough for you, you can do a rolling plank. So rolling plank is you start from a side plank position like this, and then you roll to a plank position. Again, keep the body straight, and of course you roll to the other side plank. So of course you keep continuing this movement for a number of repetition, 8 to 15 repetition each side, 3 to 4 sets for this exercise as well. Those are simple exercises that you can do to help you with your running. So hopefully with doing all these exercises, strengthen your lower body, strengthen your core. From these two components of your body, you can improve your running, and hopefully you can find your personal best time for each run that you do after this.